accompanied by Rob Bowman. We ask at this time, please turn off all electronic equipment. Cell phones, Mr. Mayor? Please turn everything off, as it can cause great disturbance. Please note that at the end of the show, there'll be a little reception, so we ask you to join us there. And now, One Flew Over the Casting Couch.
Welcome to One Flew Over the Casting Couch. I'm Robin Baxter, and this is Rob Bowman, my music director and my memory. And you'll see Jeffrey V. Thompson in the back. He'll be taking notes as my director. I know you're wondering what the heck you're in for tonight. So am I. It's a cautionary tale. Before the pandemic, I had a terrible breakup with a prominent Broadway director. We shared a mutual passion and romance until we had an affair. I didn't even know I was on a casting couch until I found myself auditioning in my living room 7 days a week. Yeah, it was ugly. I know that I fucked up, and I probably deserve a reprimand, but I don't deserve to lose my dream. So tonight I'm going to be reclaiming that dream. Stay strong, I tell myself. When things are going wrong, sometimes I long to be a winner. And when I see my chances growing dimmer, I hold on to a memory. Small one, my mama said, your life has just begun. And through the rage of stormy weather, well, there are rainbows there and things will work out better if you can hang on. 'Cause there's a dream out there with your name on it. There's a wish somewhere just waiting for you. There's a star in the night whose light will be shining brighter when that dream with your name on it comes true. Stand tall, don't you be afraid. You're sure to find your way. And when that voice that's deep inside you says to take a chance, that's what you got to do. Follow your heart, go where it's leading. comes true. Rob Bowman, I love you so much. Oh my God, I'm still here. I'm still here. I'm a redneck from the Eastern Shore of Maryland. How do you know you're a redneck? My brother used to shoot geese from the upstairs bedroom window. Hey, you think I'm kidding if I'm lying or right? I should wear a t-shirt. I escaped the Eastern Shore. True that. Help me, Rob. Where am I?
You should tell him at this point.
Oh, okay.
A little serious.
All right.
Yeah.
I gotta tell you, I have bipolar illness. And I've had 4 psychotic episodes in my life. That's not an excuse. Countless bad decisions have led me here tonight. That's some good ones. True that. Help me.
You weren't even diagnosed.
Oh yeah, I wasn't even diagnosed until I turned 36. And that's when I came to New York.
You ran.
I did run, thank you. I ran from a terrible relationship with someone else's husband. Oh yeah, it gets worse. I ran with $1,200 that was left over from my parents' estate after they transitioned. $1,200. And in one day, I found an apartment for $600 down and $600 first month's rent. And one day, now tell me that's not God. The next day I went out and I found a job. Swinging wigs for Phantom of the Opera. It just so happened that the wig supervisor there, her father worked on the Chesapeake Bay just like my father. He was a waterman. She hired me right on the spot. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. But I knew that I was going to do the best job that I possibly could, learning on the job. I've always been a weirdo. I never really fit in where I came from. I don't know, I felt kind of strange. It wasn't until I got to New York and I found my tribe. You are my tribe. Thank you for coming here.
Well, one flew with another's nest. Past the couch. You not only flew.
Yeah, I not only flew, but I had a crash landing. Now, some of you would think that I'm a little old to be seeking love. But better late than never. Help me, Rob. I'm sorry.
It was a little one-sided.
It was a little one-sided. I wanted a relationship and he wanted a cheap whore. I did get a beautiful living room carpet out of it, but I think that was to protect my knees. I guess I should have asked for a thicker carpet, right? I trusted him, believed in him. I saw the love of my life in him. It seemed so right. How could it be so wrong? I kept telling myself, I felt so sure my doubts were gone. He was the one I could count upon. It's hard to see. How could I be so wrong? I kept telling myself,
You've lived enough.
I've lived long enough and been wrong enough to know what's going on. How could I have been unwise enough and closed my eyes in love to give in before I really knew the score? He's bad. you very much. Thank you. That was fun. What's up? Oh my God. Okay. Doing hair saved my life. I got my hair license at the same time I got cast as a beautician in Sheer Madness at the Kennedy Center. And yes, it will always be the Kennedy Center.
The good news. Good thing. You got your license.
Ah, thank God. I got my license, which is great because I was moving to New York and I had to transfer my reciprocity. Now, transferring reciprocity means that if you have a license in one state, you can transfer it to another state if you pay enough money or you have enough hours. God once again intervened. I didn't have to do either. And I did get my license, and I was able to use that license to join the local 798 hairdressers union. And I worked backstage on Broadway for 2 years. 2 years, scoping out acting jobs while I was working. It was fabulous. I had a great time. And then I finally got cast in Christmas Carol at Madison Square Gardens. I was playing Mrs. Cratchit. Mrs. Cratchit. It was wonderful. It was all so easy. It all just happened. I was just 38. I came in like a wrecking ball. I never worked so hard in love. All I wanted was to break your walls. All you ever did was wreck me. Yes, you wrecked me. Now, I know some of you are thinking that I was a little old to be pursuing my Broadway dream. Well, better late than never. And there were some directors that were a little older and they could appreciate my perseverance. Yeah, you're laughing. So was I.
Very important age.
Age is very important. They like the young ones, fresh out of school, less jaded, height of their physical acumen, and they'll work for nothing, just like me tonight. That's right, that seasoned actor can be very appealing, so I played that card. Take out your false teeth, Daddy. Mama wants to scrub your gum. Yeah, take out your false teeth, Daddy. Mama wants to scrub your gum. And you're gonna feel good after I rub them some. And you're always complaining about your gums. Take them out, baby. Let's have some fun. Take out your false teeth, Daddy. Mama wants to scratch your gum. And you're gonna feel good after I rub them some.
Take him out, baby!
Take them out, baby. Put them on the shelf. Take them out, baby. Enjoy yourself. You sound like Donald Duck every time you make a sound. I'm so afraid they're gonna fall to the ground. Take out your false teeth, Daddy. Mama wants to scratch your gum. Then you're gonna feel good after I wrap them some. Take it away, Ron. You know you want to. Come it, Rob. Come it.
Where's Carol? Take him out.
You work your mouth like an old giraffe. Take him out, baby. Let's have a good laugh. Take out your false teeth, Daddy. Mama wants to scratch your gum. And you're gonna feel good after I wrap them some. God. Love those teeth. I don't know anyone in here that has false teeth. These are fake. This is a bridge.
Doing those wigs. It's fantastic.
Oh, yeah. Oh, after that, I did wigs, and a funny thing happened on the way to the forum. Excuse me. And I was doing wigs. Well, let me see. I was doing wigs during the day, and then at night, I would go and do my acting job at Madison Square Gardens. So I
Don't
was
forget
on.
about David Lawrence.
I was on Beeper.
David Lawrence.
Oh my God, yes, David Lawrence. He designed the wigs, and a funny thing happened on the way to the forum. They were beautiful wigs. They were amazing, and I learned so much while I was doing it. And I was doing really well. I was being a good girl, minding my own business. That's when I met him. Yeah, yeah, I was taking care of wigs, and it was fantastic. And then he came into the picture. He lurked backstage and flirted with me in front of the whole cast and crew. And at first I was really embarrassed. And then I was smitten. And I was probably in my element at that time.
You baptized.
We baptized the St. James. I can't remember the first words to the song.
I have the world's worst memory.
Thank you. See? I have the world's worst memory. Many times a day I sing, where did I leave my key? Where did I put my purse?
Where else should you?
Where else could I be? It's perverse. A life of hide and seek. I never know the date, and worse, the day of the week. So, why can't I forget the day I met him? He held the door and let me go ahead, rushing through our separate lives.
You took a walk.
I took a walk instead. Why can't I forget him and every word he said? I'm always
Sending Christmas cards.
sending Christmas cards. Yeah, they're more interesting in spring. Only my banker knows the checks I forgot to sign. Why do I wear these clothes? They're not mine. I made myself a list of things I really have to find. But where is that fucking list? Why can't I forget the summer evenings? He'd wait for me outside our small cafe. We were just like kids again. We had so much to say. Why can't I forget him? It's funny in a way. Funny just remembering the way we laughed at everything. Finally found the one I waited for. I could hardly recognize the woman I was in his eyes. The woman I had never known before. Why can't I forget the way he touched me? I see his face, desire in his eyes, the smile he gave to no one else, his silences and sighs. Why can't I forget the way he loved me? No, the way I loved him. And the way he said goodbye. Oh, seriously. To all you young women and men out there, I see so many young women. I see you young women and men. I want you to know that you're seeking out your Broadway dream. The casting couch is very much alive. And no matter what your morals are, you may want to go for it and still not get what you deserve or feel that you deserve. But when swimming with the sharks, just expect to get bitten. Or like Trump, you elect a rapist, expect to get fucked.
I could have been a debutante, I know, or a typical Vassar grad with her typical Vassar lad. If I had met you years ago, I wouldn't have had to shake it. I wouldn't have had to grind it. I wouldn't have had to dance at smokers for all those pantsuit and cloakers. I wouldn't have had to. I wouldn't have had to. I could have been another Helen Hayes. That's my Helen Hayes Award. Thank you. Making theater parties feel all the tragedy of Camille. If we had met in childhood days, I wouldn't have had to razzle. I wouldn't have had to dazzle. I wouldn't have had to sing in suppers with only tassels on my uppers. I wouldn't have had to. I wouldn't have had to. Imagine being married to a poet who writes pretty soft poems about flowers and birds and makes it up out of nothing but words. Imagine being married to a poet. When he'd come home late at night, he'd whisper low as he held me tight. What is that ringing? Make it stop. It's not going to stop, is it? No. As he held me tight. A rose.
A cherry.
A cherry, thank you. A cherry may be red. A plum may be blue. I can't. Hold on.
Shut it off, shut it off.
Is it off?
I shut it off. Oh, here we go. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Bear with me. It's a work in progress.
Cherry.
A cherry may be red. A plum may be blue. But there's never been a peach as peachy as you. Imagine being married to a poet. If I had met you early in life, if I had been a poet's wife, I wouldn't have had to shake it. I wouldn't have had to grind it. I wouldn't have had to do this. I wouldn't have had to do that. I wouldn't have had to ship my cargo in Duluth and Fargo, waking Syracuse up, shaking my caboose up, twirling my projections in opposite directions, showing every table, Mabel's little navel. I never would have had to do the things I had to do. If fate had only said a sentimental jet like you. I think that's the first time I got the lyrics right.
That was
What?
that affair. Boy, did that get
Oh my God.
That affair lasted through the performances of Nathan Lane, Whoopi Goldberg, and David Allen Greer. Where was I?
When you got cast in Christmas?
Well, that's right. When I got cast in Christmas Carol, I had to do my wigs during the day, and then at night I would be on beeper. You know what a beeper is. Don't even pretend. Like the cell phone of the day, right? So while I was backstage, I found out that there was going to be a tour. Pardon me. A tour of a funny thing happened on the way to the forum. So I took my resume and posted it backstage on the bulletin board with my resume, and I wrote a cover letter to the director saying I was actually an actress and I very much liked to audition for the role of Domina for the Broadway tour. 2 weeks later, I got cast as the understudy to the Broadway company. It's what I said. And I was at Christmas Carol, and it turned out that my understudy was pregnant. So Susan Stroman would not release me from my contract. That's what I said. Yeah, poor, bless her heart. I've had a vendetta against poor Susan for years and years and years now. Timing is everything. Oh, I can't sit down on this. The truth is bulletproof, there's no fooling you, I am dressed the same. Me and who you say I was yesterday have gone our separate ways. Left my living fast somewhere in the past, cause that's for chasing cars. Turns out open bars leads to broken hearts and going way too far. I know I used to be crazy, I know I used to be fun, I know I used to be wild, that's cause I used to be young. You say, oh hell.
Time has unchanged you.
You tell me time has unchanged me, that's fine, I've had a good run. I know I used to be crazy, that's cause I used to be young. Take one, pour it out, it's not worth crying about the things you can't erase. Like tattoos and regrets, words I never meant and ones that got away. Left my living fast somewhere in the past and took another road. Turns out crowded rooms empty out as soon as there's somewhere else to go. I know I used to be crazy, I know I used to be fun, I know I used to be wild. You say I used to be young, you say that time has unchanged me, that's fine, I've had a good run. I know I used to be crazy, that's cause I used to be young. Now this is the sing-along part. Follow my lead. Whoa, 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 whoa. Now repeat that. Whoa, whoa. See, you didn't even have to read it. I know I used to be crazy, messed up, but God, was it fun? I know I used to be wild. That's cause I used to be young. Those wasted nights were not wasted. I remember everyone. I know I used to be crazy. That's cause I used to be young. You tell me time has unchanged me. That's fine, I've had a good run. I know I used to be crazy. That's cause I used to be young. Remember?
It's so dry in here. Oh. So I had the blessing of opening the new Amsterdam Theater with the show King David, which was a vanity project given to Alan Menken. It lasted for 2 weeks. And Christmas Carol hired me for 3 years. And then there was Footloose. Footloose hired me as Betty Blast, the local malt shop owner on roller skates. Notes to the actors, do not go out drinking between shows on matinee days when you're going to roller skate in front of a pit. I'll leave that up to your imagination. So they gave me a song called Still Rockin'. It was a great tune and it was amazing. They put me in a platform, Walter Bobby put me in a platform on stage, and it would wheel down and there were Verilights and the entire ensemble was backing me up. It was fantastic. It landed. Unfortunately, there was a song after that they wanted to land, which was Let's Hear It for the Boy, and it didn't land. So they cut my song overnight in the Opera House of the Kennedy Center, and they gave me a new song to sing, a country tune. Let's Make Believe We're in Love. And they put me in a cattle trough downstage right. Glorious. I don't know your name, and you don't know mine. That sounds like a fine place to start. We're strangers, it seems, with our own separate dreams, but I feel like I know you by heart. Look at the moon slowly rising. Look at those stars up above. Darling, just for tonight, until we get it right, let's make believe we're in love. Don't step in that. Oh! And Mamma Mia came to town. Yeah! That's okay, you can stop, they've closed. I did Mamma Mia for 9 years. I did Broadway, I did the national tour, the second national tour, and then I did a sit down in Las Vegas for 4 years. Viva Las Vegas! What happens in Vegas can kill you. And it almost did. After 4 years, I went home dragging my suitcase behind me. Robin who? Where was I?
Well, you were paying full price, you know.
What?
You were paying full price at the Manhattan Plaza.
Oh, that's right. Oh my gosh. I had just been given my new apartment at Manhattan Plaza. And I hadn't the faintest idea about the money or anything. I was paying full market value. And I was living large in Las Vegas with a new cocaine habit. I was bankrupt in more ways than one. And I want to take this time and just say thank you so much, Manhattan Plaza, for giving me a place to live, because I would be in a box at Central Park, near the lake. And I also want to thank the Actors Fund, because I had a social worker, Roz Gilbert. She helped put me back together again. It was a beautiful thing. It was a beautiful thing, and I'm very, very, very grateful. Yeah, it had been 8 years since our affair, and then who would show up on the corner of 43rd and 9th but him? Round 2. Yeah. He was separated this time. Red flag. I wanted a relationship, he wanted an affair. Red flag waving. This time I wanted to know what kind of man he was. Unfortunately, I already knew. I told him I had bipolar illness, and he said, "What's that?" I said, "Look it up." I don't think he did. Sometimes you're happy, sometimes you're sad, but the world goes round. Sometimes you lose every nickel you had, but the world goes round. Sometimes your dreams get broken in pieces, but that doesn't matter a thing. Take it from me, there's still gonna be a summer, a winter, a fall and a spring. And sometimes your friends start to treat you bad, but the world goes round. And sometimes your heart breaks with a deafening sound. Somebody loses and somebody wins then. One day it's kicks, then it's kicks in the shin. But the planet spins and the world goes round and round. Yeah, the world goes round. Don't you know that the world goes round? Sometimes your dreams get broken in pieces, but that doesn't matter at all. Take it from me, there's still gonna be a summer, a winter, a spring, and a fall. And sometimes your friends start to treat you bad, but the world goes round. And sometimes your heart breaks with a deafening sound. Somebody loses and somebody wins then. One day it's kicks, then it's kicks in the shin. But the planet spins and the world goes round and round and round and round and round. The planet spins and the world goes round and I need an oxygen tank, please. Oh, Lord have mercy. What's up? What'd I do? Oh my God. Okay, bring the room down. I'm serious. When I was in Vegas, I lost two of my brothers. My brother Billy and my brother Pete. Pete died of melanoma cancer, and Billy died of an aortic aneurysm. They died within 6 months of each other. When Pete died, they gave me bereavement pay, and I went home for the funeral. Came back. 6 months later, we were slated to do the Jerry Lewis telethon. At 8 o'clock in the morning, right before I went on, they told me that my brother Billy had died. I was a mess. I did the rest of the 4 years in Las Vegas, and then I came back to New York. This time, God sent me a psychotic episode. Now, I told you I was bipolar. I'm what you call bipolar 1. Some of my bipolar friends call me bipolar light. I have manic mood swings up and down, but they're like few and far between. And when I finally go up, I have psychoses in which I hallucinate visually and auditory. You guys look great without your clothes. Just kidding. You look like shit. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Yeah. Every 10 years is what it was that I was getting sick. Every 10 years. It's been 13 years. I haven't had a psychotic episode. I thank God for it. I thank God every day.
So now you're gonna go back home?
Yeah, I went back home and I was stressed out, right? Off meds, on coke, and auditioning for a prominent director in my living room every night of the week. I don't make this shit up. And when I got sick, he threw me under the bus. It was the beginning of a downward spiral. You've changed. That sparkle in your eye is gone. Your smile is just a careless yawn. You're breaking my heart. You've changed. You've changed. Your kisses now are so blasé. You're bored with me in every way. I can't understand. You've changed. You've forgotten the words. I love you. Each memory that we shared, you ignore every star above you. I can't believe you really care. You changed. You're not the angel I once knew. No need to tell me. Don't you tell me that we're through. It's all over now. You've changed. You've forgotten the words. I love you. Each memory that we shared, you ignore every star above you. I can't believe you really care. You've changed. You're not the angel I once knew. No need to tell me, don't you tell me that we're through. It's all over now. Yes, it's all over now. It's all over now. You've
I guess it was a big mistake, huh?
My mistake was to tell him that I wanted to audition for Sister Act. He was directing Sister Act. And, oh man, I had 5 auditions for the show. The 5th was the one where they should have paid me. They didn't. I didn't see any picture. I came in, and there was Alan Menken and Michael Cosrin sitting at the audition table, and then back in the corner behind the huge grand piano was him. He was sitting there where he couldn't be seen. I was called in to audition for Mother Superior. So I was very confused when they gave me a side. The stage manager handed me a side that had written on the top in big bold black Sharpie, battle axe. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. Battle axe. Now, I know I was a little confused at the time. There just so happened that there was a documentary that was out at that time on the making of Straight Jacket with Joan Crawford, where it was called Battle Axe. And Joan Crawford had just returned from an insane asylum. I was very confused, and I didn't understand why they had given me battle axe when I was supposed to be auditioning for Mother Superior. I thought it was the stage manager making fun or something. It wasn't the stage manager. It was him. He followed me out of the audition. I was sick to my stomach. I'm doing fine now. I never cry now. In fact, I feel no pain at all. You sound the same now. What's her name now? I'm just surprised that you would call. It took a long time, a long time, but I was only wounded by your love. I was only wounded, I can learn to love again. I'm all in place now, a quieter space now. There's not so many highs or lows. No more confusion, no grand illusions. I just sat back and watched them go. It took a long time, a long time, but I was only wounded by your love. I was only wounded, I can learn to love again. I don't think that we can be just friends. Maybe this is how the whole thing ends, 'cause you'd only shoot me down again. I was only wounded by your love. I was only wounded, I can learn to love again. I'm doing fine now. I never cry now. In fact, I feel that. I really appreciate it. It pays for my food. It does. You think I'm kidding? Where was I? I'm sorry. It was,
Aquarobics.
oh yeah, I have aqua aerobics with Deb. I have pot banging. I have lots of friends and family that I've actually been able to see now that I'm not doing it for 6 days a week. And
Those cakes.
oh yeah, I do bake a lot of cakes.
Yeah.
What's your manager?
Oh, my manager dropped me. He said I didn't have enough fire in my belly. I got other things in my belly now.
Stress level?
My stress levels are way down now, and prior to this, I haven't wanted to be the center of attention, except for tonight. And I want to take time and say thank you.
And if there's a round 3.
Oh shit! If there's a round 3, no fucking way. I walked through shadows, carried the pain. Silent battles kept me standing in the rain. The weight of memories I couldn't release, but broken pieces can still find peace. Every scar tells a story I survived. Every tear is a lesson keeping me alive. I am healing, slowly breathing, finding strength in the cracks of my soul. I am rising, not just surviving, letting go of what I can't control. Step by step, my heart is revealing. I am healing. There's a light in the distance, calling out my name through the fire. I'll never be the same. The pieces are mending. I'm learning to feel what was broken is finally real. I am healing, slowly breathing, turning pain into power. I am rising, I'm realizing I was never truly alone. Step by step, my heart is feeling. I am healing. I am healing. I am healing. I am healing. I'm healing. Ron Bowman on the piano, everyone. And my memory. Jeffrey D. Thompson, the back, my director, he's a warlord. And me, Robin Baxter, I just want to say thank you so much for being here. You know, I'm so lucky to have you be so supportive. And I appreciate it. I don't think I would have been here if it hadn't been for you. Now, I want you to stick around. We're going to have a little wine and we're going to have a chat. And if any of you have any questions, you can ask me. We may pass the hat so that I can pay my pianist and my director. But in the meantime, enjoy. Happy Valentine's Day. And enjoy yourself, and I hope you have all the healthy love and happiness and sex that you can handle. Good night, everybody. Oh, wait, there's one more song. See, Liza Johnson and her man, they had a falling out. He said, "You better get yourself somebody else if you can, because I'm gone without a doubt." Now things got rough, but he came home last night around 9 o'clock. He put his key in that old front door, but that key wouldn't fit that lock. So he pushed it in, and he turned it around and around, and he took it out. And just when he was about to start again, he heard Miss Liza shout, "Hey, you mother, you got the right key, but the wrong keyhole. I couldn't get along with you to save my soul." Now yesterday I went down to the hardware store. They got me a new key for my front door. I got a new man that's better than you. He gives me love, and when you get through, so take a tip, honey, and leave my door, and don't you come back down here no more. 'Cause you got the right key, but you're working on the wrong key. Oh. Now what I'm talking about is when your man or woman go away for weeks or sometimes months at a time to play their organs somewhere else. Right? You know what I'm saying. I got a new woman that's better than you. She gives me love, and when you get through, so take a tip, honey, and leave my door, and don't you come back, you filthy whore, 'cause you got the right key, but you're working on the wrong keyhole. You got the right key, but you're working on the wrong keyhole. That's it, I promise. Thank you, everyone. God bless. Stay home, everybody. Well, thanks for the ball back. Hello, darling. Oh my God, how great to see you. Welcome. This?